Good afternoon. It's July 29th, 2025, and this is the 17,000 tick chart. And I pulled this one up because I think this is the clearest display of what is happening right now. We're in this broad bear channel. At the end of the day, yesterday, we had this rally and we found some resistance there, made a lower high, went to the bottom of the channel where we bounced a little bit today. We got a strong second leg trap. So if you saw that, whoops, if you saw that in real time, that'd be a good trade to take. And it turned out to go in your favor pretty much right away on this chart. I'm not sure how it sets up on the 2700 tick chart. Let's see what time that bar closed. So this bar closed at 10:35. Let's see on the no. So that's right about here. If you look at this, I mean, this looks like a strong second leg, but on this chart, the first leg looks stronger. However, when it's dying out here, uh, maybe you could enter all this sideways stuff. Um, but yeah, so let's take a look. Not a whole lot on this 2700 tick chart. So early in the morning, 4 a.m. was the end of this bull move. And you can see clearly that there is uh, a level of resistance right there. So you could argue for going short right there. Only problem is, I think on this one, the double test, that's what Mac likes. Only problem is that we don't have a gap below the EMA at this point yet. So you might be better off waiting until you get a lower high. Here you get a second entry short, but it's a doji. But when it makes these lower highs, I think you could argue for this. Problem here is that there's so much overlap. Um, but you could argue for this one, and then you get these two lower highs, lower closes. So I think that might be a good place to jump in. I think this might be a good place to jump in. And this was a broad bear channel, so we could be getting a move to a new low, and that's exactly what happens. You get this fairly tight bear channel. Um, I don't think I'm going to hop in here on this lower high, but you could consider it if you're going to hold for the new low. And you can see some buying comes in, but first we have a sell climax before boom. And I kind of like this one because a lot of times you'll get this like double test of the support line before it rockets out. I've seen this a lot, and so if you spot that, there's plenty of room back to the EMA. I think you can consider taking that. And then we have some correction after this leg up, and you get that second leg up, and then we sell off and kind of just go sideways from there. Um, this is a nice little trap here, but you can see there's just support, a lot of support in this area. Uh, and if you look to the left, we barely made a new low below this bear channel. We didn't make a strong move to a new low. So this was a strong move, but it immediately bounced, and we got strong bull movement. So I think that is what could keep you out of going short right there. But yeah, this is clearly a level of support. So you're just taking a lower high into a level of support. So I don't think you want to take those. So that's how I saw it there. Here's the daily chart. We'll probably pull back. If we don't pull all the way back to the EMA, we will probably pull back to this this price level, this level of potential support here, because it does look like this was a broad bull channel of sorts. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. So far, we're looking like it's a bear bar. Monthly chart is looking like it's getting a tail. So we might, in the next few days, if the bulls are strong enough, they don't want this tail. So we'll just have to wait and see. There's one last look at the daily chart. I'll be back tomorrow.